triple time, triple time. My heart starts beating triple time, triple time, triple time. When you do what you do, 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 when you do
Hey guys, welcome back to CCTV, and today I'm gonna give y'all a little advice video because like, who gives better advice than me? Me, Miss Advice herself. Yeah. But today I'm gonna give y'all a little advice. So without all this chatting, let's get into the video. In this video, I asked like my friends to send me some questions or some things that people want advice on. So I'm going to randomly go through the questions and I'm gonna give you my input on what I think you should do and what's the right thing to do. Okay, so this first question, I'm not gonna say no names, but I'm going to say the question and my answer. Okay, so the first question was, what does it mean when you have a dream that someone is cheating on you? In my opinion, if you have a dream that somebody's cheating on you, it's probably like your brain overthinking, or you know something's happening and like you know something about to happen, so your brain is trying to prepare you for it. That's what I think that dream means. And yeah, so you're probably overthinking it, or like you just know it's about to go down. You just know. Okay, so this next question is something spicy. Okay, so this question is, what do I do when the boy I like is one of my best friend's boyfriends? Well, sis. Nah, but if like, when you like, how could I explain this? Hold on. So when like you have feelings for somebody, like it's like, yeah, you want to be a good friend, but it's like it's your feelings and nobody should be able to tell you how you should feel. Period. But yeah, if that's your best friend's boyfriend, maybe like you shouldn't be like, you know, when it's your crush and it's like, yeah, I'm gonna flirt with him, No, don't do that, because that's your friend's friend. That's your friend's boyfriend, and that's some crazy stuff. But you can't, like, if that's your friend's boyfriend, maybe just you can have your feelings, but it's like, don't be out there like, oh, I like you, break up with her for me. Yeah, don't do that. That's great. That's a grimy move. Period. And you could, after they break up, or if you know their relationship not going good, maybe you could tell them like, oh, I had feelings for so and so, but I don't want to say it because, you know, that's your man. You catch my drift? You catch it? Okay, so the next question is, oh, my laptop is down here if I keep looking down. Next question is, the next question is, well, it's not really a question, it's a statement. It says, I think I'm ugly and have zero self-confidence. Well, everybody is beautiful in their own ways, so sis, stop talking to yourself like that. If you talk to yourself like that, other people gonna talk about you like that too. So you gotta put positivity into the world. And if you think you're ugly, like, everybody has their little flaws here and there. Nobody is perfect. You don't have to be perfect. But if you have zero self-confidence, like, sis, hit my line. I got you. We gonna get some confidence together, sis. Okay. The next one is I'm really self-conscious about my body, and nothing is working for me to change it. Well, if you're self-conscious, I understand, like, you're self-conscious. Like, everybody has their reasons. You can't change nobody's opinion of themselves and other people. But if you're self-conscious and, like, your body's not changing the way you want to, you could be confident in the body you have right now, baby girl. You can't just be like, if you want to change your body, you could try to change your body. But if it ain't working, you better get used to it, sis, and you better start loving yourself. The next one is, I feel like I'm too fat. You can never be too fat. Everybody has a little little fatty fat. But it's like, when you get to a certain point and you like, dang, I need to stop, that's when you need to stop. Right there, right then, period. I have been depressed for a while. If you have been depressed for a while, maybe you should talk to somebody about it, or you should, like, find out what in your life is making you that depressed and cut it out your life. Because if it's making you depressed, you don't need it, sis. You don't need it, sis. Okay. Next one. My friend is thinking about suicide and she's not listening to me. Well, tell your friend. Well, you shouldn't, like, maybe you should spend some more time with your friend. Because, like, if your friend's suicidal, if you're always with your friend, you can't, like, if they're suicidal, you have to take your time out your day to make sure they're good, they're great, and try to get their mind off that negative part of their life and leave it. Leave it in 2018, sis. You should have left it in 2018, because we don't need that negativity over here. God gave you a life and you were meant to live it. Period. This next one, well, the statement is, I feel like none of my friends are actually my friends. I feel like they talk about me behind my back. Sis, I feel like everybody in, like, middle school or high school has had this, because, like, in middle school or high school, people, they would do anything to get around the popular people. They would talk about you, they would talk bad about you, they would do things just to be their friend. But when you get situations like that, you just let it go, sis. If you have really no evidence to back it up that they're talking about you, maybe you should be like, oh, I heard you was talking about me, is it true? Da, 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 da. Ask the source who they were talking to about you, if it's true, you know. But yeah, I'm breaking apart inside. If I feel like everybody gets to their breaking point, but it's like, yeah, you get to your breaking point, but there's just that's one thing they be like, nah, sis, you got this. We not letting nothing break us. Nothing. You hear me? Nothing. Next one. My best friend won't talk to me and I feel like I lost all my friends. Sis, let me tell you, being like a teenager is hard. Well, it depends. Like, being a teenager that wants to keep their friends and is focused on their work is hard. Because, excuse me, when you are more focused on how people see you and how people view you and what they think about you, that ain't it, sis, because you're always watching yourself. And if you lost everyone, find new people that you won't lose, because people are very replaceable. Most people are very replaceable, and you need to tell them that. Like, I'm a good person and I can replace you like that. Okay, so this next statement is, I told my best friend how I felt about her. She rejected me, and now we don't talk anymore because I feel awkward. You told your best friend how you felt about her. Maybe it was awkward for her too, because the whole time she was thinking y'all best friends, and you over here thinking that she your boo or whatever. And now she like, dang, we was going out on these trips, we spent all this time together. I thought it was best friend time, but no, really, it was him or her tried to make me their girlfriend, and I'm not feeling them like that. So in this situation, you gotta think about the other person's feelings, because you're not the only one in this situation, hun. So you gotta think about how your best friend felt, and then try to talk to her about it. Try to. If she's not trying to talk to you, then listen. But yeah, she probably feels awkward, and she doesn't want to make things more awkward by talking to you about, oh yeah, I trying to reject you. Like, nobody ever wants to hurt somebody's feelings. So yeah, she's probably trying to avoid hurting your feelings. Okay, so now that my little background fell, I'm gonna answer this question. The question was, how do you stop yourself from feeling alone? Well, the way I stopped myself feeling alone, well, I was in a sport. I was in cheer, and yeah, like, being in a sport or activity, it keeps you like occupied, and like while you're being occupied, you're around a whole bunch of other people. So I think you should join an activity or a sport, whichever one you want to choose, and that will probably like keep you occupied, keep you busy. You won't ever feel lonely again, because all your time gonna be taken up by that sport activity. And yeah, so that's how I think you stop yourself from being alone or feeling alone. This last statement is, I'm insecure about my weight. So everybody has their insecurities. Everybody has different ones. You could be insecure about your teeth, the way your hair looks, your eyelashes, your nose, your what else, your ears, your eyebrows, all that. Everybody has their own insecurities, and I'm not gonna judge, but for you to stop being insecure about your weight, you're gonna have to embrace yourself first. Like, embrace your body with the weight that you're insecure about now. Because if you want to change the way you feel about your body, you're gonna have to embrace it. Oh, I look good in this dress. Oh, this color look nice on me. Yeah, you have to embrace yourself before you try to change yourself. Honey bun. Ooh, I should be a rapper. You heard that? Embrace yourself before you try to change yourself, honey. I need to quote that. Quote. That's my quote. But yeah, you have to embrace yourself before you can change yourself, and hopefully that insecurity will go away. So okay guys, that's it for my video. So thank you for watching CCTV, and you could comment suggestions for me to do in my next video, because I really don't be knowing what to do. So thank you guys for watching. Peace.
Bend over, let me 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 grab you.